The air was thick and syrupy, the kind of late summer night that hangs heavy with the scent of honeysuckle and possibility. Michael leaned against the hood of his restored Challenger, its engine ticking softly as it cooled. Across the street, the porch light of the little blue house flickered, and a shadow moved behind the screen door. Then, she was there. Donna. She stepped out onto the porch, a silhouette against the warm glow of the light, and his heart did its familiar flip-flop. She was a vision, a dream in human form. He'd been writing about this moment for weeks, a story he'd been weaving in his head, a tale of a boy and a girl, and a love that felt bigger than the whole wide world. It was a love that had a name, a beautiful, perfect name, Donna. He pushed off the car, his feet carrying him across the street as if they had a will of their own. "Hey," he said, his voice a little shaky, a little breathless. "Hey yourself," she replied, her smile a bright, beautiful curve in the dim light. "What are you doing over here?" Just thinking about you," he admitted, the words tumbling out before he could stop them. He'd never been good at hiding how he felt about her. It was all written on his face, in the way his eyes lit up whenever she was near. He felt like a man in a boat, sailing a beautiful sea of dreams. A sea with no land, no shore, just an endless expanse of hope and joy. And she was the captain, the one who held the rudder, the one who navigated the beautiful, endless sea. He looked at her, truly looked at her, and saw all the things he loved. The way her hair caught the light, the soft curve of her cheek, the way her eyes held a galaxy of secrets and promises. He knew that if he could just freeze this moment, just hold it forever, he would. He'd build a little house right here on her front porch, and they would live inside this perfect, shimmering instant forever. "I have something for you," he said, pulling a small, velvet box from his pocket. Inside, on a bed of white satin, was a silver locket. It was simple, elegant, and inside, he'd placed a tiny, folded-up note. "What's this for?" she asked, her voice a whisper. Just because," he said. "Because you're my favorite thing. You're my Donna. You're the one I write about in my head. The one I dream about." She opened the locket, her fingers trembling slightly. She unfolded the note, and her eyes scanned the words he had painstakingly written. "Donna, you are my dream. My one and only. My everything. The sun, the moon, and all the stars. You are the joy that fills my heart. My destiny. My everything. My Donna." A single tear rolled down her cheek, catching the porch light like a diamond. She looked up at him, her eyes filled with a love so profound it took his breath away. "Michael," she whispered, "I don't know what to say." "Just say you feel it too," he said, his heart pounding in his chest. "Say that this thing between us, this beautiful, crazy thing, is real." She reached out and took his hand, her fingers intertwining with his. "It's real," she said, her voice stronger now, more sure. "It's real, Michael. It's more real than anything I've ever known." He pulled her into his arms, holding her close. The air still hung heavy and sweet, but now it was filled with something else, something even more intoxicating, the undeniable, overwhelming feeling of a love story just beginning. A love story with a beautiful, perfect name. Donna. And he knew, with a certainty that settled deep in his bones, that this was just the beginning of their song, their beautiful, endless melody. He was a man with a beautiful dream, and her name was Donna.